It's gonna pop. I'm Pete Bennett, and you're watching Big Bennett TV. What's up, dudes?
Oh, man.
And it's part 2. The prep work is done. It's time for the paint. So I'm just gonna finish putting my bags on the tires here, and then we'll mix up some paint. So now I've got my paint. It's armor coat, rust paint, durable finish, rust protection, blah blah blah. This stuff is the same thing as Rustoleum. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this is the color Zesty Orange. So we're painting the RSX Zesty Orange. With this paint, this is a really thick paint, like molasses. So I got lacquer thinner here. I'm gonna mix this in this cup. Don't go by any of this. It's gonna be a 50-50 ratio. So half this, half the paint. It's gonna come out. If you guys don't have this and you want to use something cheaper, go down and get gasoline. Gasoline will work just as good, but I find this gives it a little bit more of a glassy spray. And then I got this HLVP gun. I painted a lot of cars with this gun, and it'll do the trick for this. So I'm gonna get some gloves on, mask on, all that good stuff, and we'll mix some paint up.
So what are you doing now?
I'm opening up this can of paint with the paint tool. Got my gloves on. I'm not wearing my mask yet because I don't got the air compressor going, and I don't want it going because it's really loud while I'm trying to show you guys. So this is it right here, guys. That's the color it's gonna be. So I'm gonna grab the old stir stick, because it's got to be stirred, but I didn't get these shaken or anything like that. Just didn't have time. But look, if you can see, that's some thick paint. That's not going to come out of the gun very good unless it's thinned out. But this paint was $8 a can. So this is probably the cheapest way that you can paint your car. $8 a can. This was on sale. If you were to buy this, not on sale, it's $12 a can. So I got that. I'm gonna put the lid back on because we're gonna go through this a lot, but we got our lacquer thinner lacquer, and you just want to make sure that this shit's like water. The more lacquer thinner you use, the more really watery, and that's what you want to do. I haven't even used my gun in like a pretty long time, so I got dirt, I got something in it, but for the most part,
spraying it, the air compressor is going to go on and it's going to be really loud. So we'll play some music for you.
All right, boys, well, that was fun. I just got done laying all the paint. Trish ditched me. She ditched me the other day, as well as today, but it's all covered. I pumped up the tire because that was dead. But look at this paint. I mean, it's got some peel, but it's got a lot of gloss to it. So I'm gonna wait till it dries to give you like the full result. There was some chemical here. If you can see, there was chemical there, but that's gonna be covered by the bug deflector. So that's gonna be good. But yeah, it's all good. I want you guys to keep in mind, if you watch the prep video, nothing went into this for prep. No sanding. Yeah, no sanding. No scuffing up the clear coat, none of that. I literally put body fill on, didn't sand it, went with that. Actually, I'm gonna show you that right now, how that came out, because, I mean, it's not the best because it's not sanded, but look at that. For just laying body fill down, that's good. And then this one's like a little chunky there, but I mean, it's better than holes. So what was happening, like when Trish used the gun, the filter that I had before was clogged, so I just removed the filter, so everything just bypassed, and it was just shooting as much paint as it could. Like I had to fill up a bunch of times, but I cleaned up the gun, cleaned up all that. The good thing about those guns is they're pretty cheap. You can replace them after every job. And you can see my compressor, that loved the orange, and the air in the shop isn't too bad. I'm gonna let this dry. We're gonna pull the old paper off like a good old Christmas time, and see how this came out. I'm pretty excited because it's gonna pop. Because I've been sitting on this for too long. I got other videos I gotta do for you guys. So this has been sitting like pretty much in the background. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna paint it. And if you guys want to see something else with it, let me know, because otherwise I'm probably gonna ship it. But let's take that paper off as soon as it's done drying. Alright guys, so now it's dry to the touch. It's been about maybe 2 weeks. A week or 2 weeks that this has been dried in here. We've got some cold weather. I got my winter clothing on now because it's that crazy. And let's just get to it and start taking some of this tape off. Because there's probably going to be a bunch of overspray, and I didn't want to open up. I didn't want to take this off without you guys, because that would defeat the purpose of showing you guys. You guys are going to see it the way I see it, and I'm going to have to touch up a little bit of things like overspray here, overspray there. I'm going to put all my paper, all that stuff right there. Yep, this is like the adult Christmas. Wow, if you look at the windshield, there's not much overspray on it. You can see like a little bit overspray, like right there, but that's not nearly as bad as what you would have most of the time. And overall, it looks pretty good. No, I didn't paint the door jambs. None of that. Geez, if you guys remember, I didn't even prep it. Like, I didn't sand it. Didn't even clean the body. So like, there's mud, dirt, dust. That's all in the paint. Wow, it's hard to grab at it. Actually, Trish, maybe we should set up a time lapse and maybe get some help from you helping me rip this off, but it's gonna take a bit.
Okay.
So alright guys, the tape is off. Don't mind my gloves or anything like that. But I want to show you guys, this right here is not good because I wiped this with a weird chemical. But as I was spraying, I did not care because this bug deflector that I have here is gonna cover that. So that's why I don't care about that. But let's take a look. So I got a little bit of overspray right here. I'm gonna clean that up with a Versol or something. And maybe just a little bit here, here. But for the most part, it's good. Like, look at the crisp lines. And then the back. I'm gonna show you guys this again outside if there's enough daylight by the time I get it out. And no, I didn't paint the door jambs. This is what door jambs look like when you don't paint them. Not a big deal at all. Boom. But yeah. So I'm gonna get it out of the garage. As is, I'm gonna just put the bug deflector on, and then I'm gonna put these emblems on right here. RSX, the emblem, and the Acura emblem. And then I'll take it out and I'll show you guys. So let me get that on first. All right, so I'm on my location. I just put the new badges on it. Well, not new, like I just put some badges on it. And you guys want to check out the paint here? One sec. Like, look at the paint. So this is where I did the body work. I'll get a close-up of it. Yeah, no sanding and no sanding. But the paint came out great. Really good, really gloss. I didn't wet sand it. I didn't do anything but spray it. And then, see the bug deflector, guys? Just like I told you, it would cover up all the imperfections that this thing would hide. But yeah, it starts, runs, drives, all that good stuff. And this thing, I don't know if it's coming up right on my camera, but it's orange, as you know. But yeah, it actually came, and yeah, look, I painted over that rust. That looks good too. But yeah, that's just all gloss. The roof, I didn't put the rubber things back in because I wanted to show you guys before the daylight. But yeah, I mean, it came out really good. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments about how to paint this and have really good results, I just left it running because there's something going on with the transmission. Like, it's not seeing itself in park, blah blah blah. But like I said, if you guys have any questions or concerns on how to paint with rust paint or anything like that, drop your comment down below. I will make sure that I am able to help you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Boom.